Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today's video is kind of unexpected to make. It was supposed to be a haul video, but because of the reasons I'm about to list, it is turning into kind of like a criticism video. As you can tell by the title, it is about the site that some of you may know called Wish. And basically this is a site or an app. What this site is it's like a wholesale site, but not exactly. It's basically you get really cheap stuff, like cheaply priced stuff. That's usually pretty good, I would assume, but you get it for very cheap. The site does say that usually you only wait 2 weeks for shipping. However, I've been waiting about 6 months for some stuff to actually still come in, so it does take a long time. But that's not even like the main reason for this video. The main reason for this video is because recently I've had a very big problem that I actually took to Twitter and found out that it's not just me, a couple other people actually have this problem too. So the issue is that I was shopping and ordered a whole bunch of things, like probably around $50 worth of stuff, and like I said, things on this site are pretty cheap, so $50 worth of stuff is quite a bit of stuff. And so I ordered it, and everything was going okay. What this site does is give you an estimated shipping time, which is basically the earliest it should be at your house is this time, and the latest it should be at your house is this time. I have received things from this company before the actual time was supposed to be there, so like before the earliest shipping time, which was fantastic. But I've also received things very late. Like say it was supposed to be here 2 days ago. It's been 6 months since I was supposed to receive something, and the latest it's supposed to be is like 2 months, I think, and that's even more than what it usually says. But I've been waiting for a couple things, and basically my big issue with this right now is that, like I said, I ordered a lot of stuff, which was like over $50 worth of stuff, and I was just waiting for it to come in, and it says it's like a guarantee from the site itself. If it's past the last latest date that it will come in, then you can request to get a refund, which is really cool. But like I said, some things, if they're too good to be true, they usually are. So one of the last days I was actually supposed to receive the item, I went to it and it said request refund. There's a message that it sends on the app itself. I'm not sure if it does it online, but it does it on the app, where it comes up as a notification and says, have you received this item? And if you put no, then you can request to get the refund back. And basically, because it had been over a week that I was supposed to receive this item, like a week prior to this message, I pressed that I didn't get it, and it says, would you like a refund, yes or no? At first I pressed no, because I don't really mind waiting, especially if it's, pretty soon. But then another week went by, and then it asked me again, have you received this item? So instead I said no again, and then it asked me if I wanted to get a refund. I pressed yes, and then it took me to a page. It says, we have a question about your order. Please click through to help us provide you with the best shopping experience, which is really cool. And again, I pressed no because I hadn't received the item yet, and then it asked if you wanted a refund. And because it had been 2 weeks past the time that it was supposed to be here, I pressed yes because I did want a refund, because you never know when things get stuck in the mail or anything like that. My issue was that it brought me to this page right here. And what this page says is, there's something wrong with your user account. We apologize for any inconvenience, but we need a few pieces of information so we can verify your account, which is completely understood. Please enter your email address, billing zip code, blah. Basically, you just need to give your email, your postal code that it's being sent to, a picture of your photo ID, I guess so they can prove that it's you buying it, and then a picture of your credit card or bank statement. To which I've already sent them. At this time I had only sent it once, so I sent this through and I waited, and it's supposed to take only up to 3 days for them to reply. And so I waited the 3 days, they still hadn't replied, and then they finally replied. I should just keep my phone out for this entire thing. They replied saying, hello Sarah, thank you for contacting Wish. Due to company policy, we will not be able to remove the block from your account at this time. If you need assistance with any of your current orders, please provide the following information for each: the transaction number, the name of the item, a photo of the item if you have received it, and the issue you were having. So at first I was just kind of like, okay, this is so weird. So instead of really going through these steps, I asked them why my account had been previously restricted, and they didn't get back to me within a few days. So I was like, maybe I should take matters into my own hands. And so I made a new account. And I thought this was perfect. Okay, if my account's been restricted, then a new account should deal with it very well. And so I made my new account. I still hadn't gotten the money back from my previous account's purchases, but I had made the new account. And during this making of the new account, I saw more things that I wanted. Let's be honest here, I have a little bit of a shopping problem. but I saw more things that I wanted, so I bought them. And the order was over 25 bucks. Like, I order a lot of stuff at a time, especially because it's so cheap. And so when I ordered this, the purchase went through, no problem. I took it on my PayPal right away and everything. I was like, okay, cool. So it's finally doing what I wanted to do. About 2 to 3 days later, I received an email saying you are being refunded. I was like, okay, so that's on my old account. I was assuming, because I asked them for the refund. So I was like, oh, sweet. So I'm finally being refunded. But when I actually went to my first account itself, it didn't show any refund. So I was really confused. So instead, I went to my second account, the account I had made because my first one got restricted. And so being on my second account is when I got all the notifications. So I looked through the notifications and it says you have been refunded, blah, blah, blah. So basically, now this account had been restricted. So I assume it's something to do with the address or anything like that it's actually being sent to. So creating a new account obviously didn't work. So I had been refunded from Wish to my PayPal, except for when I went into my PayPal account, it said that it was pending. It's still pending. It's been about 2 weeks now, so I'm not getting the stuff that I ordered from my second account, but I'm also not getting the refund back because now it doesn't even appear on my PayPal account. So now that, like, let's say 30 bucks altogether, so that 30 bucks is just kind of like in the air somewhere. And as for my first account, I ended up finally emailing them back because clearly my reasoning for everything wasn't working. They had previously asked me for the transaction number, the name of the item, and the photo if you received it and the issue you were having. I told them the transaction number. I told them what it was called, and I said I have yet to receive this, and due to my account being restricted, I can't go through Wish, so I'm hoping to get a refund considering it's almost been a week overdue, and it's safe to assume I won't be receiving any of my other packages. Who do I talk to about that? And let me just start by saying that all the emails I had currently sent them, all of it came back with an automated message. It had a different name, but it was the exact same message word for word besides the name itself. And so this person emailed me and says, "Hello Sarah, thank you for following up." A new message. So I was pretty excited about that one. It looks like your account was blocked by our system. At this time, we won't be able to remove the block due to company policy. Please refer to our previous email if you have any questions with your most recent order. And this is why I'm making the video. Basically because the email that I sent them had been what they had asked me to do, give them my transaction number or my order number, and then tell them all the information and everything, any pictures I had of the item, which I didn't have because I haven't received it yet. And all they continued to do was just say that my account was restricted. Basically, I'm not getting any of my items, and from what I can tell, I'm not getting any of my money back, which is over $50, which is not cool because that's quite a bit of money to not get back, and I'm probably not going to get the items because a few of them were supposed to receive the latest couple weeks back, which I'm pretty ticked about. And like I said, I previously did take this to Twitter. I've actually messaged them pretty openly on Twitter, and the first couple messages I tweeted out, they hadn't replied to. It's only when other people started actually liking my tweets and like replying to them that they finally actually got back to me and asked what I could help or what they could help me with. And so when I told them what they could help me with, I have not received anything. Since making this video, they have replied to my tweets telling me to go get help from customer service, of which I've been dealing with since the start of this entire problem, who has not helped me at all. But there have been a handful of people that have replied to it, not one of them being them, but a handful of other people that have been saying that the exact same thing has happened to them, that they ordered a bunch of stuff online from this Wish site, and now all they're doing is sending them the same message, oh, your account has been restricted, but not giving any reason as to why. And little sippy of water. Big sippy because I've been talking for over 10 minutes. Basically what's going on is that mine and quite a few others that I'm knowledgeable about, there could be even more that I have no idea about, but me and a few others have had this problem where our accounts randomly get restricted for absolutely no reason that they can verify, but we have not received any of the items, nor have we been refunded. So now I have to go to PayPal and go through PayPal to hopefully get a refund for these items that I purchased. And I'm thinking that's all I can do because it has been about a month of them swerving and dodging every message that I've sent them, and I'm not happy about it. I just wanted to clear that up for anybody who may also be going through the same thing. You're not alone. I had high hopes for this video. I had hoped that it could be like a wish haul and, you know, a place where I could tell you to go get stuff for really, really cheap, but look how that turned out. So like I said, something's too good to be true, it probably is, and I will definitely not be ordering from Wish anymore. Yeah, a little bit of a negative video, but I figured I should make one, like I said, just in case any of you guys are thinking of ordering off of Wish. Probably not the best thing to do, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye!